Alright, let's do some of this. The world gets bigger and more detailed over time as we go. As I hyperfixate on areas for too long. As character count gets long. The most recent hyperfixation was on... Usually one thread leads to another, which leads to another. The Act 2 path. That splits you off in many different directions. Like, how many I'm talking? The 6 plot threads you were given to chase after beginning of Act 2 in the open world section. Which then, I'm just thinking, reading the Brave New World Discord and discussions of Moogle Charm, I thought, I could make an accessory that is just an upgrade to one of the skills you already have, since every class will have 8 skills and 2 finishers. I could just make an accessory that each class could use to upgrade a thing. But then I didn't realize in the database I didn't leave enough room to do that. I only left enough room for the 10 skills. So I then had to shuffle everything in the Discord, in the database down. Which meant everything it's attached to had to move. Which means my current save file was all wonky. It took quite some time to get everything in place. Did finish this dungeon though. Completely skipping over the dock, much of town. Side quest dungeons. It's pretty much wherever around the child, wherever I have room to work on something. It's whatever I'm feeling on working on at the time. I also went ahead and redid the entire naming scheme for this place. Now the Lazuli Kingdom. All named after, everyone there born is named after gemstones. Amelia becoming Amber. Just Stan becoming Jade. Emerald stays Emerald. Gunnar got renamed to Ragnar. Let's dive in. So far in this test playthrough, I'm making sure nothing is borked and putting in the color codes in the text. So far, I've just finished this side quest here. figure this run I'll use Amber and 3 randoms. Oh, one other big thing. Yeah. Finally figured out what I wanted to do with the main character. I had him having his own class, and then that changed over to letting him be a mixture of classes, giving a lot of versatility, and then I decided to give him a gun. Not just any gun, a selection of guns. And he gets his own class. Start off right off the bat with crime. And a gun. You have vampire. Right off the bat, there are 2 blue magic spells we can learn. Turn in this. Move that into completed. Well, the game doesn't direct you over here. You could go wandering off. There are no random encounters in the overworld. Hit my limits from... Drop some loot. And I'm not going to be fishing. Gonna skip that side quest this go around. Cells are gimmick done. I need 30 bucks. There. So for guns, it alternates between pistol, rifle, and assault rifle. Small upgrades beyond, so you can go for the higher crit rate, double tap. Depending on what skill you're mainly using. Pistols to mug get only 1 attack. You don't get a whole lot of it. Boomstick though. There's value there. Saving on the overworld and a designated save spot. Speaking of, I look for locations to add a new kind of save point. Prime can crit, right? Yes. half damage, costs 4 MP. While crime is 100%, it does cost a little bit of time. So you may not always want to crime all the time. But thoughts behind most choices. For now, though. Give them free mushrooms. Removes the crafting for meals from the game. You already have crafting for weaponry. You don't need... That's another layer of tedium I do not want. Now, food is just percentage heals. Fish are percentage MP heals. And meals can just be bought or found. Has larger percentages. Nice. While your blue mage does not learn skills from weaponry, it doesn't hurt to have her armed. Just like we level 5 by the time we leave here, that'll happen. Only downside to using auto battle is it won't tell you if you learned anything, because it skips the after screen. Under the settings, you can choose to have your auto battle use skills or not. Listed there for the weaknesses. They have a weakness to fire and something else. This one has spikes to the fire, something else, and another killer ability. This is the mage killer, which is what Harper's equipped with right now. For 50% more damage. Elemental weaknesses are 100% more damage. Yeah, may as well. Self-buff skills. Refresh your turn. You don't lose out on that economy. Bullet time is haste and attack again. So if you have a pistol, you would shoot 3 times. level ups give you a full restore. Alright, I'd like to make that blue. First time you see a name, that would stand out a little bit. Where are we? Easy enough. That's working properly. Locations in red. People in blue. Key items in green. And with using the logs, we can quick escape here. Here for free stuff, make sure I didn't anything I've phased out. These are now pre-word with all the new wording here. Not the first time you've heard these. Introduce the player to this stuff. There we go. Haven't phased out the chefs, but I have planned to remove them. The appraiser's still here. This is working as designed. Every enemy in the game has a 1 in 64 chance of dropping one of those. Could be a lot of things. Accessory shop is still in the works until I have a better idea of what accessories I want. This thing though, that would be here. It also increases aggression by 25%. Good for the blue mage. Get enemies to target them. I do want to put on... yeah. Remove the vaccine for statuses. Get a 25% reduction from damage for the whole party from the element of your choice. No money though. Shiner needs to be a location. Shimmy some equipment around. Oh, and equipment has set bonuses. For wearing all the cotton, 10% more magic evade. Throw down some passive skills. Get 1 passive point for every level you have. You should not be allowed to save here. That's... take advantage of that. Let's also fix it. I do it like this. Gotta keep an eye out for places where I forgot to tag that. One fight before the boss for sure. There's one. I saw for a fact it said on here, stage victory Emmy is done. Alright, where did that get undone? A lot of thoughts here, not tagged along. Should not play the victory theme during suspenseful parts. Are these accidentally tagged to change their picture? Up here? Says to do it. Very weird. That's gonna bug me. I got the level I wanted. Level 3 when we start the quest, but... There's the actual save point there. The whole reason we're here. We're told we don't have to fight her, and we don't. Or we could. Get wrecked. Mage Killer on Harper. You can shred her pretty quick. Harper smart enough to wait till the meteors stop falling before getting in there. We were told not to do this. Big hit. Nice. Enough beef to survive. Blaze most. When she runs out of mana, she'll use Magic Breath, which is her limit. One of. The upside to her using Blaze More and Blaze Mode, she runs out of mana very quickly. So I reckon the pro strat would be to pay for the fire vaccine. Make this fight a lot less dangerous. And now we can just lay into her. Why is she only using regen? Mystic, please. If you have regen, use Shade. If you have MP regen, use regen. After she uses her limit, she uses regen, and then she starts to use Shade. Apparently it needs to go up higher. Unless she doesn't have the mana for it. How much does Shade cost? 15. That's probably what's going on. Bring that down a bit. She can't afford Shock. Can't afford Shade, that's all she'll do is regen. That's safe. Oops. Alright, I can show off 100% escape rate from any fight in the game, even bosses. Most bosses, though, you escape, it'll give you a chance to pop open the menu, change some things around, and then dive back in to the fight. Howdy, Meyer. Son Feng. Yes, I'm having fun. How about yourself? Welcome. I've also reworked how this fight works. Because the Mystic is optional, redid this fight. Jake and the Neverland, get out of my face. I mean, they have fish in their pockets. They're probably not the most terrifying thing you've ever seen. Brainstorming more for a race. I'm assuming you mean like species. Oh man, you can just take a whole bunch of traits from all different ones and then just pull one out of a bunch. See how wild they can get. Character creation is a joy. Have some meat. Yeah, I have 11 meat. Go ahead and eat up. So one good reason to use your buffs against these sailors that didn't exist before once this guy drops. Introducing the chain battle. Just picks up right where it left off. All buffs in place and everything. Rush his bum. And that is why the rum is gone. Maybe rum should also refresh your ATB, give you your turn back right away. Or I could say it takes you lose your turn because you're getting drunk. Yeah, we'll say that. Because rum is an item you can buy and use yourself. On the to-do list is giving every character their own level up quotes. Like 5 or 6 of them each. That will be an undertaking later. There's gonna be like 50 playable characters. Why the only person you can name is your main character, Dawson, here. I didn't get any. No, I didn't. That's fine. Already bought out that town. And we can skip right back to the Seer's Hut. But the captain is actually supposed to be supremely underwhelming. He jumped you. After his men wore you down. And then 5-on-1. Now the actual boss fight. She will routinely throw buffs up. That move is trying to inflict slow, but Amber is wearing the anti-slow passive ability. These guys are meant to kind of be sandbagging. They have that much health. The veterans have 300. The goal is that they last long enough that she will run out of mana so Amber can get her limit break. Assuming a player would focus the ads first, like they should. This is a good place for a tonic. Another spell coming. Bye, Robin. Oh, he dodged it! An endgame spell. The pirates. Here is cannon fodder. This fight went way too quickly when it was just. Yeah, there's your free MP restore. If she does use Blaze Mode, she runs out of mana almost instantly. Alright, jumper. Should regen now. I didn't refresh the game, so the battle that won't adjust. But I adjusted in the database. Everyone has haste. Not you. There's Shade. Shade is a non-elemental spell that can critically hit. One of the classes in the game is essentially meant to be your crit wizard. You build her to critically just wreck the enemies with her crits. And Robin needs haste. Like, if that had crit, that would have been a death to Robin. Gotcha. Alternatively, I could also just increase the Mystic's luck. Yeah, let's do that. This will increase how much she gets from her regen and mana regen ticks. If she has mana to cast Shade, she will, instead of recasting regen again. Luck doubles. It's basically your stamina. It's how much. It's how you're affected by any damage over times. Higher luck, less poison damage, more regen ticks. On top of status protection. The more luck you have, the higher innate resistance you have to statuses. Higher critical hit. It's where I dumped all the other stats. Eat with the captain. Could at least heal me, ma'am. Thank you. Level 6. Yeah, we're doing just fine. Usually it's 7 at this point. I would like to take a fight. There's one particular fight I want. Not this. Not this one. So every time you get into one of these fights, it re-rolls the encounter table. There it is. I want to fight this thing. It has a blue magic that I want. just never ran into these things. Only fought one of them, and it never casts wind on Amber. Using guard gives you a small heal. So there are reasons to use it. You're targeting her, but not with wind. The Seer can also cast wind. She did it a few times. The Mystic, she did it. Triangle Amber. There are other enemies that can cast wind. Correct. Debated also giving it status immunity properties. Guess we're not getting that one. Ah. Oh well. We'll get wind later. Other enemies use wind. Anything that'll give the player a reason to consider using it. The theme song. Alright, I was wrong. I misspoke. You can name something else in this game. You get to name the boat. What are we naming the boat this run? You can name the player character and the boat. All aboard the fish head. Here the player goes, wait, 6 characters? He's drifting his boat. Real powerful. So, the reason the boat was so detailed before is because you get the boat, and you get to populate it with 100 people. First task, go exploring. Let's go ahead and tag that. First time you're seeing that name. A lot of games do the... You could rename everyone. Alright, welcome Faye. Faye the Fairy. Uses slingshots. Slingshots can blind an enemy. Faye has something going for her. Very high magic stat. Faye, however, does not get to wear Mage Whip here. She's too small for that. She wears light armor. Give her some chain boots. Increase that defense. And she's also insanely fast. She's also very tiny. She also has access to a very useful skill right off the bat. Heal us. It's heal for the whole party. A hint. Enough people on board with this revolution. Ah, that was renamed. Zooey. Kingdom. Yeah, there we go. And then the players thinking here, wait, now what? There's 7 of us now. Now what? Oh, hey guys. Let's go ahead and tag both of those. I suppose if you only have one true main character, then that makes sense. Originally, you weren't going to be able to name everyone here, and then that would be ridiculous. To our room. We're going to decorate this with many trinkets during our journey. Very much feeling the Chrono Trigger. You could get an alarming number of cats from doing a certain minigame. This is going to be a keyword system. You can talk to the people on board about things. We're not ready yet. And the gimmick. Well, definitely Amber. This run I want to use Blue Magic. I expected you to be around level 7 here. We're close enough. Alright, who else is joining? We only have room for 3. What 3 are joining us, Sanfeng? change people out every plot beat. Captain, named Captain. So, mages here. This is your black and white mage in one. Do you spend a turn healing and buffing, or are you attacking? Spellblade is your swordsman that throws out spells with attacks and can buff their attacks as they go along. Berserker does Berserker things. Let's use a heavy armor unit. Yeah, Seer's pretty much just a red mage. Barry is support, white mage. Yeah, throw in the Seer and have magic covered between a Seer and Amber. So, Captain. And she'll go ahead and strip everyone else. Everyone get naked. No one can say no to Faye. Now, Thor is supremely slow, so... Oh hey, wearing a set of chainmail gives 10 speed. Captain Blick. Wearing something that matches, it fits better. Go faster. Shoes on, and the cap. He comes with the first of the legendary gear. Oh, you can afford everything, you may as well just put everything on. So think about that. All those rooms will be populated eventually. If you bring Faye along, she says, let's have fun, instead of, go, hope you have fun. So while you can go to most of the world at this point, we're at level 6 and 7. May not be the best idea. Immediately start by going back into town to go shopping. Pick up some gear for the newbies. Like their second tier of weapons. There will be a lot of weapon types. Good enough, let's go. Alright, we were told to head north. We head north. If you have the time, make all the content, and then pick and choose what will stick around. There's a side quest area I sailed past. It's fine. Yeah. He points you towards it. It's fine. We go shopping. Do I have any... No unknowns. You get a map. In order for the player to appreciate the map and the fast travel, you have to first do without. In like one plot beat, you get a map, and at the end of beginning of Act 2, you get fast travel. Forest is infested with snakes. I'll have to redo some of this. Yeah, there's gonna be a list of asking, hey, where are things? I'll tell you. Hospitals not only give you the ability to buy vaccines. I'll throw down a vaccine. I have $1,000 bucks. That's supposed to have been cut. Wonder if it does nothing. Thought I did. Yeah. Oh. Well. There we go. I use common events. The Cult of the Metal Man. Ah, pretty much everyone who loves Tony Stark. I will go ahead and throw down a water vaccine. Buy shield, a shirt. I see nothing risky about it. We came here to see the council. Instead, we go to side quest. We heard the forest was infested with snakes. How about you, snakes? So, the thing about spell blades, they're fencing weapons. Can proc a spell. Spears can reduce an enemy's defense. They do reduce an enemy's defense. much to level up. Shouldn't get to level 10, hopefully. Right, Berserker uses Axe. Axes have a wide range of damage. Plagued Land, more like Promised Land. What? The Spell Blade does half damage of what you expect. Or full damage of what you expect. It just hits the entire party. Eventually, it'll just say limit on all of these. Right now, I have them separated so I know which one's which. Dang. Every sword procs a different spell. It's free damage. He also has for free enchant spells. Plus has him attack with fire and absorb fire. Situationally very useful. These snakes, you get to a new zone, lots of money to be spent. Snakes are worth a lot of money. And you can steal more scales on top of it. Thor's hitting for more than Danda's crit. And he's still on his first weapon. The Berserker is huge. And if a status is ever confusing, just hover over and it'll tell you what it does. Berserker is afraid. Everyone's learned. But this one casts Barrier. The defensive one. I have not seen Barrier in action since I changed it into Barrier. Ideally, it'd be one ally. The entire party would be too powerful. Why did it have to be snakes? Fortunately, snakes are weak to ice. magic evade is real. Ah, the other weakness, Mage Killer. It is a wizard. More Frost Needle should end this. Nuts. A lot of money though. Yeah, this party is missing heal. Meals or things for the whole party. The mini bosses like that don't respawn, but regular enemies do. You leave an area. He has yet to actually cast Berry. Let's make sure I didn't bork that when I did the database change. $235. Yeah, everything here looks good. Just haven't rolled heads. $50-50. Only costs 3. You can afford it. There it is. Yeah, it was just many times rolling tails. There's a reason to fight all these things. Not just for points. That seems to be going well too. give it another couple fights to try to get it. The only time in the game where you're going to want to fish for a drop. If I put it right after you opened up getting a bunch of party members, and you'd probably in a new area where you'd probably want to grind anyway. This way it's masking the grind you do getting people up to speed and collecting cash for a new area. Someone does direct you to come do this. Wow. Every single one of these snakes could drop it. RNG is not pretty right now. Give it to me. One in 16. Certainly been more than 16 snakes. Got a 1 in 64. That could be something nice. If this isn't it, then we'll just come back for this later. There'll be other snakes. Could have fought a snake in as a rare encounter in the Seers, near the Seers hut. No, that's not. Oh well. What you want to do is head up here. That's progress. I want to come over here to the Smith hut. With a piece of coal and some iron tier equipment, and create the next tier hut. Steel. Take your rifle, you add some coal to it. It comes in an assault rifle. You get one free piece of coal to work to play with. You can fight one Demonite. Now, this would have been a good place to have had wind. But alas, she didn't learn it. That's what assault rifles do. They attack every enemy on the field. There's only one right now, so we can't capitalize on it, but the healing spell. Healing shot. Gunshot. Forgot I gave them fence spell. That was a recent change. Introduce the player to it when it's not. Here's early. Only polite. At level 9, I'll assign new passive points. One more new enemy in this area. The opposite of the demon egg. It's pretty much the opposite of what it does. This is also your next chance to learn Magic Breath. If this thing runs out of mana, it will also cast it. Berserker cannot be confused. Trust in Berserker. Huh. Now there's an interaction I wasn't expecting. Fencing swords have a 15% chance to counter. Why can you counter my healing spell? How do I have that set up? I have it set up as a physical. No. There. That was weird. I had it set up to be able to miss. He parried it. You know what? I'm okay with that. The fencer has this. Fine, I'll heal him. Your heals can also... That heal can also crit. Ow. Oh right, Mage Killer. Yeah, when it gets low on health, it gets dangerous. What if you use it? Yeah. All those snakes got us 10,000 bucks. This is a side quest area that's pointed out. You can go to... You collect some coal to upgrade your stuff. Where the coal is slightly randomized every time you come in here. These damage tiles do 10 points of damage per step. It adds up. Could be coal there. There are several locations I placed them at that are chosen when you walk in here. And there's 3 pieces of coal overall. Depth Guard prevents damage from floor tiles. So many new enemies in this area. You gave me one I've already fought. Leave me alone. And there's a third. Bit more to explore there. When you see enemies there without a code, that's how you know that they are mini-boss. That dialogue is different if you know why he's here. You met, like, he's like, who's looking for him? 4 skills should refund your ATB. Yeah, that'd be the thought process of you have to choose it, spend the time to power up, and then you get your turn back. Otherwise, most people would probably never use these in random encounters. Giving her the Knight's Cape. Dangerous as she doesn't have access to any light or heavy armor. But she just had Vampire to recover. Alright, the Berserker move. When low on health, the Berserker will get stronger and faster. You lose control as he goes berserk. But he's got this. While not a mandatory mini-boss, it was right behind this fella. One other thing to do here. I mentioned there's something special about these kind of guys with no cone. We help him out. He'll run away into the swamp. And anyone paying attention would notice none of the enemies would actually go into the swamp. Except for this one. Who leads you to treasure. Free stuff. No one here uses staves, but... we're done with step guard now. Since enemies don't go in the poison, when you are done here, and just leave. A few more enemies we could fight here. There's more blue magic to be had here. Go get that blue magic. The reinforced beret is the steel tier of light helmet. Hey, I'll fight you. We need something you can drop. That's not it. There you are. I need to beat you up a bit and see what you do. Oh, jeez. Nailed it. Blue magic. Blue magic that I don't have set up properly. Damn it. Dragon Flare, 123, 123. So that means there's a second Dragon Flare somewhere. Yeah, that is tagged wrong. Yeah. Which means they used this one. An attack that inflicts fire weakness. Alright, so I'll have ready when we come back. Hopefully we get to do this soon again. This is a lot of fun. Seeing everything come together. All colors of the rainbow. Come together. Next time.